What's up? Today I'm gonna be soloing a 160 power level 4-player repair the shelter mission. Uh, it is currently okay. Well, it's midnight. It literally just turned midnight right now, so it's August 13th. But this was the it was like August 12th like night when this reset. But basically, I wanted to make some content tonight, and I didn't really know what else to do. Like I could have done like another ride the lightning mission, but I already made a video about that. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. Um, but I was running this repair the shelter mission earlier, and because it gave legendary perk up as well. It has a 5x reperk too, so it actually pretty good rewards. And honestly, I thought this was the perfect mission to make content out of because when I look up shelter missions, whether it's repair the shelter or evac missions, I never see any content about them. Like, or at least like anything that's like too out there. Really, I really don't see many YouTubers cover builds for repair the shelter or evacuate the shelter. And I figured that I'd give it a shot. Yeah, just teach people, or not even just teach, just like show people like what I do, and maybe they can copy me or something like that. So, the thing about Her the Shelter too is that it's a really easy mission. It's a really easy mission. Like, even though this is 160 power level 4-player, so I'm gonna be dealing with power level 250 husks. Um, it really isn't all that hard. And I will explain more when I get into the game. But before I show that, let me show off my loadout that I'll be using today. Um, it's a very cookie cutter standard constructor loadout. We got Mace Kyle in the commander slot. He's just the best constructor in the commander slot for making sure your buildings are as beefy as possible by giving them an absolute crap ton more HP. For the team perk, we have recycling. Sometimes you can go totally rocking out. You can also go boom base as well as something that people can do as well. Uh, but I'm not even gonna use these today because I really don't think you need it. If I'm being completely honest, uh, you can be a bit selfish and run recycling to get some of the materials back or whatever, and stuff like that. And you don't even need supercharged traps either if you have mega base, which you probably will be having it if you want to copy this loadout. But speaking of mega base, we have mega base right here. Just bigger base connectivity. It's perfect. Um, and then we have power base knocks. Just some overtime healing for our structures that are affected by base when the base is affected by base. Yeah. Then Ice King here. Ice King honestly doesn't get much value in shelter missions because or in the support slot. He doesn't really get that much value in the shelter missions because the base is most likely going to be placed like directly on the shelter, and there really isn't much room to like place walls to where the husks are actually going to walk on, so that they get affected by that snare. I just have Ice King here because it's like I don't know. He's like there really is no other better constructor other than like Demolitionless Penny. I would say you can actually add here. Demolitionless Penny. You can also add like a bow hero like Stoneheart Farah or something like that, or even like Rabbit Raider Jonesy, whatever. You can run Machinist Harper if you want to. And actually, for the purpose of this video, yeah, I am gonna run Machinist Harper actually. Just so I get the extra chapter ability. I don't know if I'll need it, but my survivor squads aren't the best, so I'll include her here instead of Ice King, because you really don't get much value out of Ice King in these types of missions with him. But here we have Warden Kyle. Warden Kyle is great, just always keeping me healthy on the base, give me some energy back too. Great hero. I love Warden Kyle. Amazing support hero ever since he got buffed. And then we have Hot Fixer Hazard as just some filler constructor. It's just extra repair speed. It's just nice to have, I guess. Just repairing something 10% faster is always great, and I'm not gonna pass up on that. And then for the gadgets, standard banner and slow field. Banner is just to make your build stronger for a brief time period, and then slow field to slow things down when things might get if you need to stall for time a little bit and all that, or like throw a choke point. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna hop into this mission, and I'll be back when I load up. All right, I loaded into the mission. I had to kill so many husks. There were so many around the area. But yeah, here's our spawn that we got. This actually isn't a bad spawn at all. Just because there's only the husk can only come in through like this degree. It's not like the shelter was placed in the middle of like somewhere in the middle of the map and we have to defend like the whole 360 of it. No, we just have to defend like a nice like 180 degree or like 2 yeah or like 270 degrees of area. And so basically, so there's no metal corrosion. This is a fire mission, so I'm gonna encapsulate the whole thing in metal, like so. Because oh, what the hell, I lagged. My bad. Oh, that was so bad. That was actually horrible lag. More Husks that want to bother me. Nice. I love getting bothered. But yeah, just encase the whole thing, and because the edge of the map is right there, you actually don't need to put walls there, because they're not even gonna target that area. So put some walls here though, just in case I want to put some traps there. And what I like to do for like here, if it's like one here and like two up here, I just like to level it a little bit, just do something like that, just make it nice and even, nice and flat. You can put some walls all around here, because we are probably going to be using some floor launchers for this mission. And over here, I'm actually going to do that. That should stop any husk from attacking it from this angle. If they spawn from over here, then they should just be directly going towards like this area instead of dropping down and coming up from there. Yeah, of course you can't forget the rooftop here. It's really important. And then put the base down right in the center here, and put your banner down so you can respawn to it in case you die. I love getting bothered by insignificant husks. But yeah, normally if this is the 4-player mission, you can start the mission right now, and then someone would be off collecting all the modules, or like 3 people would, and then you would be the one making the whole defense or whatever. But because I'm by myself, I'm gonna be making the whole defense before I start the mission and go hunting for modules. And yeah, I just want to tier 3 all these. You also want to upgrade all this up here as well, because from my experience, there's one thing that I've noticed from Repair to Shelter is that there's specific waves of husks that they like to spawn on this type of mission. There's the Sploder wave, which is where they spawn a bunch of the huskies with carrying the propane tanks, and they spawn them with nurses too. And then there's a Smasher wave where they can spawn a bunch of Smashers. And then there's also the Lobber Flinger wave, which is where they spawn a bunch of Lobbers and Flingers. And it's important to maximize the defense up here in case you do get the Lobber Flinger spam wave, as well as putting quite a bit of air traps. I think 5 is good enough. And then yeah, so what we're also going to be doing here is we're going to be putting some wall launchers on these right here. So that's something. And then here, this wall, I was gonna put a trap here, but I don't think I actually need to. I really don't think I need to. But oh wait, one thing I forgot to put here was a floor there, because I want to put some anti-air traps too on these corners, in case any sploders do show up. And then yeah, upgrade this stuff too. I don't think I have to upgrade the floors down here. I really don't think I need to. I'm upgrading these up here because these are ones that are like more elevated, so the sploders are going to be more inclined to throw the propane on these floors. And then I'm going to be throwing some tar pits here. Oh wait, do I even have any? I have 2. Oh my god. So professional. Yes, I'll just make a couple of these. I'm crafting the 106 because like the tar pit does the exact same thing if it's 144 supercharged or if it's just out of the collection, you know. So the only purpose for them is to stop smashers from charging. Then a tar pit here, and I don't think I need to put anything here, but I will put something here just in case. And then yeah, some launchers here. Now, like I said, they're just meant to stop smashers, but in case there are husks that go through the tar and Yeah, like in case like smashers that just get past the tower, like if you can't kill it fast enough, which you should be able to most of the time to kill it fast enough, you have the wall launchers here for some insurance to break their impact barrier and stun them a little bit, stagger them a little bit. Yeah, so this is fine for now. We got the air traps up here. Nice. Normally I would put wall darts here, but if this is like a different mission, but because we're trying to solo this, it's important that if you're trying to solo a mission like this, I think it's really important to maximize your disruption. From what I've learned playing Repair the Shelter, because there really isn't much like killing to do in these type of missions. It's literally just kind of like an endurance test mission, you know. See if you can hold the shelter without like getting overwhelmed by the waves that they can spawn. Um, so yeah, we got some of these, and like basically like if a husk drops here, then they're gonna be stunned by the tar, and then they're gonna be launched off to the side over that way, and stuff. Same with down here. If a husk drops down here, actually here because of that, I actually might put some broadsides here just in case. And basically, whenever a husk it drops down in here, they're gonna get stunned by the tar pits, push backwards, get hit by the broadside, and all that jazz. And honestly, that should be the build complete. If I'm being honest, it really isn't that expensive, really. I mean, tar pits can get kind of pricey. Like, yeah, the most expensive thing here is the tar pit. But yeah, see, like a perfect demonstration there. The husk went into the tar pit and then got stunned, and then the bees are fucking me, and then the wall launcher launched it back. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna kill these husks and then I'm gonna start the mission because I really don't think I need to do any more. I'm just gonna start it and I will get back to y'all when I get all the modules. Alright, real quick, I'm like halfway done finding the modules, but I found C-Bot here. I like doing C-Bot when I am like, when I have like a module already like in queue. Like see how like number 3 is installing right now, and then I have number 4 waiting to install too. Well, basically, I like to do C-Bot when I have like another one in queue like that, and when I do C-Bot, I just build something super duper like cheap. Like this costs like 60 brick all in total. It's just a box with a ceiling on top and a staircase inside. And what I like to do is use the slow field here to stall the husk a little bit from getting to C-Bot, and yeah, with just like a little bit of shots and the slow field and a bit of bull rushing, we got C-Bot. The scan was complete. Now we have +2. So yeah, I'll be back again when it's time to defend. Alright, I got all the modules. Now waiting for them to install. I found them pretty fast actually. You wanna, ideally, you find all the modules before the raid timer goes down, and you won't have to do anything extra. You can just, come back over here and chill for a bit and do whatever. I should also reiterate that this is with no defenders. I'm gonna do this with no defenders. I'm just gonna do it with me, myself, and my base, and my traps, and my guns too. So, I just try to be as cost efficient as possible, to be honest. Like, honestly, the most resources I've spent has been like the quartz used to make the tar pits and like the metal used to actually make the base or to make the defense. And I should go over the guns that you should be holding. You should definitely be having your discharger out always, even in smokescreen. This is just your best way of dealing with smashers instantly, in case they do spawn. And then what I like to have on me too is a pot shot. This is actually one that was gifted to me by someone, but I'll use them for the one I have. I don't need the Baron to be running around the place. I can just tactical sprint to wherever I want to, so I'll get rid of my Baron for now. The pod shot is just, for taking care of like flingers and takers, blasters, just miss monsters in general that aren't smashers. And then here I have the Xenon bow. The Xenon bow, it's like, I just spam it against like, the propane huskies or the, or like lobbers as well. I just, if there's like a lobber over there, I just, Xenon bow or whatever. This is like the most like basic cookie cutter like 3 weapons in the game they can ever like ask for. But here we have some company. How come I'm always getting bothered like whenever I do these missions? Like even if you look at my other videos, I'm always getting bothered by just random husks that spawn for no reason. And I should also say that this is smokescreen modifier. If you have a good melee weapon, you can use that. Like I actually have my surround pound, but I'm not gonna be using that unless I kind of want to. The surround pound is really good for heavy attacking with yeah, it's just a heavy attack. Because it can go through riot huskies and it can make propanes drop their, it can make exploders drop their propane tanks. But yeah, I just have my loadout here. I'm gonna put a couple more anti-air traps actually, just 8 around this ring, just in case, because I am kind of scared if I'm being honest. Yeah, so we got the air traps in the corners here, air traps up here, tar pits here, wall launchers here. This should be enough. I'm also gonna be surprised if this isn't enough to hold the defense. We also got the broadsides there for some insurance, and we got the stuff here as well. Yeah. So the mission is the defense is about to start soon. We're just gonna be chilling here. Make sure that I'm standing on my base because we have Ward and Kyle, so I'm gonna try and stay on this high ground as much as possible. And yeah, let's see where they spawn at, and I will commentate accordingly. Alright, so we got some coming from the north, and we got some coming from the southeast. Okay, cool. So yeah, we got Sploders. Okay, nice. So when you see Sploders, you just want to shoot them with the Xenon bow. If they get too close and they throw their propane, that's okay. That's why we have air traps. But yeah, I got really lucky actually. They're spawning zappers and blasters as well, which are non-issues at all because they don't even target the objective. They target you, the player. So yeah, but they, as you can see, they do a fuck ton of damage. I'll even pop the slurp juice while I'm at it, just because I have it. But yeah, did you see how many Husks are spawning? Like, this is a 164 player mission and barely any Husks are spawning. And then the ones that don't even go after the objective, I'm just like ignoring completely. I'm just killing the Sploders because they're the ones that actually care about the objective. Yeah, see, like this is just like easy mode. Like this is like free low. I got super lucky with the spawn. We're just hiding from the blasters, the pitchers and zappers too. You gotta be careful with them as well. Yeah, Sploders there. Eventually, yes, they are gonna despawn, and there is a mini boss there. It is a smoke screen. Now, what I'm about to do is gonna be kind of strange. I don't normally recommend doing this in public missions because people might get mad at you, but for the mini boss here, let's see where he goes. Okay, well first of all, I am gonna, oh my god, put the banner down to give ourselves some more HP, and then I'm gonna put the slow field here. I did get zapped by these guys, but yeah. If this is a smasher mini boss, you can kill it with the discharger, but because it's a regular Husk, I'm gonna do something funny, and that's called bull rushing it off the map, or at least off the objective. You just want to keep stalling this thing so that it doesn't destroy the base, because the mini boss does like an absolute shit ton of damage to your actual like defense. And I used my 1 life there, so I'm just gonna respawn. But because we placed the banner, we're gonna respawn where the banner's at, and put the slow field here. Nothing's getting through, and then here, the Sploders did explode the things down there, but you know we have base Kyle. He's so good for defending the thing. And yeah, I'm gonna bull rush the mini boss again, out of here. And like I said, you can pot shot the takers. Oh my, fell. XD. But yeah, the takers are annoying. Just blow them up. Oh, or I guess blow me up. This is so scuffed. But the defense is like totally, it's like working completely as intended, so. It's like totally chill. So even with my constant dying from takers and blasters, it's no issue. And yeah, you see that the propane tried throwing the thing, but air traps are at work. Oh, he actually got he got stuck in there. Oh, that's something. Collecting my metal. Oh my god, can I crit? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Alright, pot shot, please crit. Please crit, pot shot. I love you. Please crit. Thank you. They crit there, thank god. And yeah, that should be it. And yeah, that should be it. to mute for a minute. Sorry about that. But with a pretty minimalistic build and just a little bit of juking and a bit of luck as well, that is a 160 power level mission, 4-player mission, just completely cleared. And yeah, well, thanks for watching, and hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe, etc. And yeah, take care. Bye bye.